Hi guys, welcome back to the Cozy Corner. Today's video is going to be slightly different. I've bought a new bookcase, so I thought today we'd assemble it and then organise it, and then hopefully my bookcases here won't look so chaotic. I'm hoping that it will fit in this space here, but we might have to do some rejigging, so we'll see how it goes. Don't know how easy it's going to be to film because this isn't a very big room. So I don't know where to put the camera, but I'll do my best. And I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, as you can see, it is up. That didn't take too long. What you didn't see off camera is I smashed my thumb with a hammer 3 times on the same nail. Yeah, a bit annoyed. A couple of the nails went through. I don't know if you guys can see up here. Yeah, but it's okay. We live, we learn. I've put a couple of bits of cardboard to make it a bit more stable, so it's not as leany. The walls in my house aren't straight, which is really annoying. So at the bottom, it's up against the wall perfectly, but then the further you go up, the wall tilts backwards. So it's like, oh, mate. Oh well. Right. So trial and error. I think I'm going to have this as my non-fiction bookcase, read and unread. So I'll have the bottom shelves as my non-fiction TBR, and the non-fiction I've read will start at the top. See how we go. As I said, trial and error, it might change like 400 million times, but that's what I'm going for to begin with. Okay, so I've got all these down here, which are red, and then these ones down here are my non-red. And then I've got a few empty calyxes on this bookshelf, and I'm gonna swap. So at the moment I've got all my red on this side and my unread on this side, but I think I'm going to swap them over to have my unread on this side and try and create a bit more of a cozy corner, and then I will be able to use this case as well for filming. So yeah, let's get to it. Just checking back in with you guys. it's not going according to plan. Like in my head, I had a vision, it's not quite working out. So we've got red poetry leading Tori Hayden's, and then some British royal family. Then I've got my biographies leading into crime there, and then I move on to my unread. So we start with crime, British royal family, biography, science, psychology, a random one, and then poetry, and then 2 Spanish non-fiction. And then on the bottom, these are actually red, but because those ones are so big and heavy, I don't want it at the top because the bookcase is going to tip. So I might put something decorative in this space here, but that is a red section. Unfortunately, those 3 psychology books do not fit into the red section of this bookcase at the moment, but the more I read, it will get reorganised. And as I said, just going to do a quick swap around of this, and I'll catch you guys in a minute. Okay, I think I'm done. So I've got all my red ones on these 2 sides all the way down. So I've got my Harry Potter shelf and some like gift books on the bottom. I've forward faced some of my favourites just to leave space for more ones that will move once I've read to that bookcase. This is my whole fiction TBR. There's a lot more there than I thought there was going to be. I have a little gap there because it's a 6-book series and I have the first 5, so I need to get number 6. And then, as I showed you before, I did find a couple more books along the way that I will place. But yes, I'm going to try and figure out something for this little corner here. I really want a beanbag, but I don't own a beanbag yet. But I think I'm going for an IKEA trip soon, so maybe I'll see if they've got any there. So I might just put, I've got like a little futon seat, so I might just put that there for now. And yeah, I like it so far, but that's not saying that it's not going to change at some point. Anyway, thank you guys for joining me on this video, and I'll see you again soon. Bye! Hi guys, welcome back to the Cozy Corner. I'm about to pick my May TBR, and I decided that for month May I was going to do something a little bit different. I'm not going to use my TBR jar prompts. I'm not going to use my free read pick. I'm going to do one reader on haul, and then the rest of the month I'm going to do a reading challenge. So I'm going to start with the read it or unhaul it. Oh, so many. I'm going to go for that one there. And it is The White Queen. Interesting, because for April on my TBR I had The White Princess, The White Queen, this one here. So that's one I'm going to read as my read it or unhaul it, and this one is about Elizabeth Woodville, who is of the House of Lancaster. And she ends up marrying, I think if my history is correct, Edward the IV from the House of York. And then she is the mother of the princes in the tower who mysteriously go missing. So I'm really looking forward to reading this. As you can see, I got it from a charity shop. I still haven't taken the stickers off. So that is my read it or unhaul it. I'm really excited to read this. And then for my reading challenge, I think I'm gonna go with this one. Let you guys see first, hopefully it's the right way around. Mood reads for a month. I'm excited. I might see if I can have my best reading month yet with mood reads, because it should make it easier. I think my best reading month so far is 9 books. So I'm going to try and beat that. That is my goal for the month of May. So I have The White Queen by Philippa Gregory and then mood reads. I think I'll pick my first mood read and then I will pick them as I finish the books. And one I've been really wanting to read is this one here, The Natural History of Crime by Patricia Wiltshire. So that's going to be my first mood read along with Philippa Gregory. And let's see how many other books I can read in the month of May. See you guys soon. Bye.